Hey, last call HVAC. My name is Steven, and I spoke to Erin earlier today, or depending on when you watch this, it was Monday morning. And she said to go ahead and send this over to you guys. Now, in this video, I'm going to be going over three things that you could start doing today that'll actually start moving you on the needle, actually pushing your website up above your competitors on Google search results when people are searching for your services online. Now, if by the end of this video you can see that I do have the know-how to get this done, you can reach back out, we can chat, or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. Three things I will be covering today are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your website, but we are primarily focused on your homepage. Now, Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the home pages of these service-based industry websites, such as HVAC. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords and the keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services online. So what I did first is I grabbed one of the number one competitors for most of these keywords in the Burlington area. And that's what I'm focusing on today is Burlington. But everything that I'm showing you is the same thing for whatever area you want to rank in. All right. But I do see that you service Burlington. So Duggan's Mechanical is number one in Burlington for most of the keywords. I threw them into a tool here that I use called SE ranking. Now, this tool basically gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. Now, their website, this duggansmechanical.com, is currently being found for 45 keywords, and their site was clicked on 106 times, 16 times just in the past 30 days. So I threw your website into the same tool. You guys are actually being found for 109 keywords, but you have only been clicked on 22 times in the past 30 days. So we can actually go to our competitor and actually let's do this. We can put in one of the main keywords here. This HVAC Burlington NC is getting most of the search volume for the Burlington area, right, for HVAC services. It got 210 in the past 30 days. And what you can do is there's a few things when we're looking at this page. It will actually give us all the keywords that people are searching for when it relates to HVAC services in the Burlington area. We can make sure we get them all. Then it also gives us the sites that are ranking, right? This says Barber is number one, but it's actually Duggan's. So this is like a little behind right now, but it's basically pretty accurate. And then I can actually click this view detailed report, and this will bring up all 100, right? So, but we can go back to your site. We can click on your keywords here, and that will bring up all the keywords you're being found for, right? So you have some branded ones, but this is what we're looking for. HVAC Burlington. So you are being found for that keyword, and see this position, you're in position 21 for that keyword. Because you're on position 21, your site was clicked on. Your site was clicked on twice for that. So somebody actually went to the third page there. Usually, if anybody's past the first page, they're not getting clicked on. Maybe the top of the second page or something like that. But we want to get you on page one for that, right? So first, like I said, we have the tools to actually find all the keywords, related keywords that we'd want to put on your site, and we want to get all those keywords and we want to put them on your site, in the proper places, right? And that's why it's important to have that at least 1,500 words on your site. Next, I'm going to be going over citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC Burlington NC, studies have shown that anywhere between 40 to 60% of those people are clicking on one of these businesses in this section here. This is the map pack, and this is your Google business profile. Now, most people are under the impression that the main driver here to get ranked in the top three are reviews, and while that does play in that, Google takes that into account, is by far not the main driver. There's actually two main drivers. There's proximity, which you don't really have control of unless you pack up and move. And then there's citations, which we have all control over. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples are like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau. There's quite a few. You guys probably have quite a few, but you want to be in the top, they call them the top 50 to 100 core directories for citations. You can Google that, and you want to make sure you're in all of those, right? Depending on the industry, it's between 50 and 100 of them. On top of that, with AI being a big player now, there's actually these, and most businesses don't know this, but there's three, they're called data aggregators, right? There's three core data aggregators. It's Newstar, Foursquare, and Data Axle. And once you get verified in these, they actually take your information and it pushes it out to hundreds of other directories, applications, and GPS systems. And what this does, besides get your name out there, is it creates what we call data consistency across all these platforms, which is a huge trust signal to Google and these AI platforms, such as ChatGPT. So not only will you get, you're likely to show up in this map pack, but you will also be referred by like ChatGPT and other AI platforms like Gemini. Now, underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results list. Now, the number one spot right here will capture anywhere between 30 to 50% of all clicks. So this is between 40 to 60, but it's split up in between these three businesses. This is 30 to 50% all by itself. And the main driver here are backlinks. Now, backlinks is essentially when you have other websites on the internet that have a link on their site that when it's clicked, an example is like it leads back to you, right? Google uses these backlinks as like an online referral system. And more relevant that these websites are that are linking back to your site, the better. So, for example, say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site that's linking back to your site, that's what's actually going to help push your website up in Google's rankings. However, say that you have a site like Pizza Hut that's linking back to you. Very popular site with Google, but it's not going to help you guys any because you guys don't sell pizza or have anything to do with pizza. So I'm going to go back to this tool here that I showed you earlier, and this is our competitor, Duggan's Mechanical. I want to pay attention to this little section on the right here. So to be clear, it's through your content, primarily your keywords, that Google is able to find you for what people are searching for. But once they find you, they've got to determine where they're going to put you on their list, whether they're going to put you on page 1, 2, 3, 4. They got you on page 3, right at the top of page 3. That is all determined by your backlinks, the quality of your backlinks. Really, the relevance and the quality of the websites that are giving you the backlinks. So let's go ahead and take a look at yours. So you currently have 30 or 68 backlinks coming from a total of 38 other websites. They call them referring domains. Our competitor has 52 coming from 36. Did you have 36? You have a little. You're getting them from a little more. So it's not the number. It's not the number of backlinks you have. It's the quality of the websites you're getting them from. So we know that the quality of the websites they're getting them from has to be good because they're ranking high. So we can actually click on that number and that will pull up all the websites they're currently getting backlinks from. And we can go through, sorry about the load time. I had this up, now it's reloading. Yes, there we just let's let it go. But it's going to bring up a list of these backlinks, and you'd want to go down that list and get backlinks from these same websites. And there's 2 pages of them, and usually there's bunches of pages. So Burlington is there's a very good opportunity there. But if you were to do that, and this is at this point, if by this point your content and your keywords are on point, that would actually, over a little bit of time, a few months, would actually put you in contention for this number one spot. Now, what would put you over the edge is if you continued to get backlinks month after month, just like 10 a month from high quality backlinks from other relevant websites. That will put you on top and you would run away with that number one spot and all that traffic. Now, just to recap what we went over, the first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second are citations. you want to be in those top 50 to 100 directories that have to do with your industry, and then you also want to be in those three major those three major data aggregators, right? Foursquare, Data Axle, and Newstar. And then lastly, you need uh, backlinks. Meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your website to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in and around the Burlington area and whatever other area that you want to rank in. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, you can take this information and implement it yourself. That's cool. Or if you just want to book a discovery call with me, again, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can simply reply back to this email or give me a call at 910-551-2006. Other than that, I appreciate your time and I thank Aaron for giving me the opportunity to shoot this video for you. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.